Talk about their utilization and what kind of quarterback do you see yourself being in an offense like that? You will go at.
Just a guy that protects the ball, makes the right plays. We talk about making winning plays, and that's good to practice every single day. If we practice it, making the winning play in practice, then it'll show on the field.
Talk about your process of development with Coach Milton. How has it been learning from him and building a relationship?
Yeah, it's been good. Coach Milton's been a blessing, to my life and to my football life. Just seeing what he was as a player and now as a coach, it's awesome. He's taught me a lot. Just the mindset of a quarterback, like the steps to be a great quarterback, because he was too. So I just kind of sit back. I'm a sponge. I just listen, and I try to approach it. Whatever he says, try to translate that to the practice field.
Tayven, you come from a conference in the Big Ten that is full of elite competition. Now you're in a new conference, another Power 4. As a leader and as a QB, what kind of advice do you try to give the guys about maybe what to expect from Power 4 football that haven't played, and also how excited are you to get going in a new conference?
Yeah, I feel like everyone has this big saying about all the conferences are different. I'm a firm believer is, Power 5, like, you're athletic, you're fast, like, there's not really much of a difference. Maybe the trenches are a little different, SEC, Big 10, and Big 12, but I feel like everyone's athletic, everyone moves well, the scheme's the same, coaches call the same plays, kind of have the same scheme, so just going out there and just seeing what I see, making fast decisions, trusting my eyes, and just going out there and playing and having fun.
What can you say about not just the development of the X's and O's from spring ball to now, but like the relationship you built with your receivers and that trust? How far has that come in the last few months?
Yeah, I mean, we started out, I feel like going into a new program, you have to know the guys off the field. And we did a lot of things off the field together to build that trust. So when we translated on the field, it was kind of second nature, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I see something that they don't see, I let them know, and if they see something that I don't see, they let me know, and that builds trust, and it translates on the field too.
How have you adjusted to a Scott Frost UCF fast kind of offensive scheme?
I feel like I've adjusted pretty well. I played in one of the fastest offenses in the country my freshman year, so it wasn't hard to adapt to a fast offense, but this offense is pretty good.
How is the quarterback competition going? I know a lot of people are talking about it. Frost said someone kind of emerges every single day from you. How is that going?
Man, it's been great. It's been healthy competition. Everyone's playing really well, and we're friends off the field. We're friends on the field. If I see something that maybe they don't see, I tell them, and that if I don't see something that they see, they tell me. It's healthy competition.
What is your approach to competition that maybe you've grown? How do you handle it mentally? Like, how do you deal with it? How does it maybe benefit you?
Yeah, it's hard. I feel like as a young man, you can get into the what is this? How is this happening? So my dad taught me, you just got to take a step back and put yourself in the coach's shoes, put yourself in the other person's shoes, right? You got to take every day, like what I've been preaching. You just got to stay process oriented and not result oriented. If you have a bad play, it's all right. We're going to the film. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna try to get better every single day. So.
Talk about the process of balancing the battle between the other quarterbacks and maintaining a friendship, maintaining your.
Yeah, I feel like
teammates.
Again, what I said, like it's a healthy competitive battle. If JV's out there making crazy plays, it's like, man, JV, great job. Like we're running, we're high-fiving, like, what I'm saying? If you take that approach of jealousy, man, it's gonna creep into you and it's gonna make you almost play bad. Man, I love these guys, you know what I'm saying? So if they do good, man, great job.
Talk about the process of coming to UCF. What about UCF felt right for you?
Coach Frost. He recruited me out of high school to Nebraska. Fortunately, I made a decision not to go, and look what God did, put us back together. But Coach Frost I like his scheme, I like his mindset, I like how he approaches the game. I learn a lot from him, so that's the reason why.
Last week, Coach Frost talked about maintaining a sense of urgency while also trying to balance patience. How difficult is that on a day-to-day with those being kind of opposite things but also going hand in hand?
Say that again?
He talked about like trying to maintain a sense of urgency with the season coming up but also staying patient in your development and your growth. Are those two things hard to balance when the season's right around the corner?
Yeah, I feel like you can't look ahead. You know, you got to stay grounded. You got to stay in the present. And he's taught us that. I've learned that throughout my whole life. Never look ahead and always stay present, because there's always something that you can do better right now than looking forward of what can I do, what do I need to do in the future. Like, stay in the present, if that makes sense.
Yes,
Tayven, can you make the case for you to be the starter for this team?
Can I make the case? I feel like I do a lot well on the team, in practice and on the field. It's the coach's decision. It's not my decision. I'm just going to go out there and, give it my all, do my best, and hopefully the guy that they send out there is the best for the team, and that's all that matters.
It seems there are a lot of unknowns with this UCF team. People don't know what to expect with so many new guys, so many new coaches. Is that helpful for y'all to go in with kind of not as many expectations and to surprise a lot of people versus trying to uphold some kind of standard to people?
Yeah, I feel like, again, just having the chip on our shoulder, like, as a team we try not to, but we're human. We see that the bottom of the, ranking, and that just gives us a chip on our shoulder. I feel like that's scary for a team to have, and that's what we have. And I feel like we're going to go out there and we're going to almost shock the world, I feel like.
How ready are you to get out there in that stadium just over there in front of the fans and everything?
I feel like as a team we're super ready. We're itching.
Sincere and Kelly Lawson talked about maybe this team being a little bit overlooked and disrespected. What is your take on that, and how does it motivate you guys collectively?
Yeah, I mean, it's almost the situation I was in my sophomore year at Indiana. We had a poor year, kind of the same year as UCF had last year. And then the next year after that, we're in the college football playoff. So, and I just feel like that's all coaching. It's all coaching, it's all players buying in to the process. And I feel like that's what we're doing right now. I can't look ahead and tell you guys, we're going to win every single game. I can just tell that we're going to go out there, we're going to give our all, and we're going to play what UCF football is usually played like.
Scott Frost is obviously played quarterback. He's won at the highest levels as well. What has he been like to you, talking to him maybe about some of his experiences? How maybe you've taken something from that?
Yeah, I feel like there's a joking way and a serious way. A joking way is we'll turn on his film and we'll see him run. I think they were running the veer, or triple option. And we'll see him pitch it and block, and we could take things away from that too, of just having that competitive edge. A lot of quarterbacks, I don't want to get into the blocking. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? So you can take some of that, and then the serious note is, man, he was at the national championship. You know what I'm saying? And that's hard to do as a quarterback. And he's been around so many guys in college and in the NFL. He knows so much. He's been in a quarterback's mind. So just kind of picking his brain and asking him questions and trying to be a sponge is what I'm trying to do right now, and just approach it like approach it like a pro.
Stephen, you obviously mentioned it's the coach's decision on who's going to start. But what would you say is your biggest strength or your biggest asset that will give you the biggest advantage to learn that role?
Yeah, I just feel like I'm a competitor, and I'll do anything to win. And I have that edge about me because it hasn't been, the sunshine and rainbows my whole college career. I have that chip on my shoulder. I throw the ball well. I run the ball well. I can operate, this offense, and that's what I bring to the table.
What about this friendship between you guys? I was talking to Cam. He was talking about he likes to do magic tricks with cards and stuff. Are you guys really close friends? Do you guys feel like?
Yeah. I think about 15 minutes ago we were all playing ping pong in the locker room. Like it's we're really close. We just want the best for each other.